Yo guys! Anime Vanguards just released, and today what we're gonna talk about is a beginner's guide for people that wants to get a good start with the game. I'm gonna be giving you guys, the best start here in Anime Vanguards, giving you guys all the tips and tricks that I have for you so that you guys are not gonna be lost and that you guys can have the perfect start for Anime Vanguards. So without further ado, let's get this video started. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so first and foremost, if you see the banner and if you see that Sung Jin Woo is not in the middle, do not summon for the banner because Sung Jin Woo is currently the best mythic right now. It's either Sung Jin Woo or Cha In. I don't know if it's Cha. It's literally Cha In, here, but I think it's pronounced Chai Hin. I don't really know, but unless it's Chai Hin or Sung Jin Woo in the banner, then do not summon because you're not gonna get that much value. It's only Sung Jin Woo or Chai Hin. They're the two best mythics in the game right now, so if you really want to do good, then make sure to get those two. I don't have Chai Hin right now, but I'm gonna get him soon or her soon. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Now, in terms of other mechanics that you guys have to know, there's an ascension mechanic right here. What ascension mechanic basically is if you have, like, for example, copies of units, you can actually put them in here so that you can basically consume those copies in order to get the stronger unit. So 613 to 632, but I'm gonna consume one Naruto Sage, and then I'm gonna need 3 snake scales for that as well, and I can do this up to 3 times in order to get a very not very powerful but a more powerful version of Naruto Sage. It's gonna be 3 times ascended, so it's gonna be a 3 times ascended Naruto Sage mythic, which is actually gonna do more damage. It's gonna have higher base stats, so that's only if you can get copies of those mythic units. But if you can't get copies, that's fine. Now, if you don't have the mythics yet, the best epics is gonna be Alligator. Look forward for Alligator because he's actually a very powerful unit. I'm actually gonna unequip Obito right now and equip Alligator because, again, in terms of damage, he does do damage. He's basically damage, multi-hit, and he's also slow, which makes him very powerful, especially in the second map. And then Speedwagon is also a must-have for epic because you're gonna need to, he's a must-have unit, not just for epic units. He's a must-have unit because he's basically the only farm unit in the game right now. So he's basically the only unit that you can use in order to get gold quickly in game modes, and he's pretty easy to get actually. So those are some of the units that you need. So a good team will look like something like this. So Naruto's actually not that good, but Speedwagon, Sung Jin Woo, and then Alligator. You're gonna need to at least get Sung Jin Woo. I recommend that you save all your gems and spin for Sung Jin Woo because he's the best unit right now. But if Sung Jin Woo is not in the banner, get Alligator and Spirit Wagon because they're pretty much must-haves. Now, there's other good legendary units right now, but I think I would stick with just Speedwagon and Alligator and then Sung Jin Woo. And then another thing that you guys should know is there's also level up milestones. Like, you can get gems from level milestones like this, for example. If you get level milestones, I think level 5 will give you 400, level 10 will give you 500. Level 15 will give you 700, so you can get stuff from that as well. So that's basically how you get gems. And then the fastest way to obviously get gems is through these game modes right here. I would recommend finishing the entire story mode because from story mode 1 to story mode 3, if you finish all of this, you can actually get quite a lot of gems. I think you can get close to, so each of these give you like 240 per finish. So you could get around 1,200 gems per stuff that you finish, per entire map that you finish. So that's around 3,000 gems if you finish all of this. And there's also Nightmare Mode. Nightmare Mode is pretty good because essentially what Nightmare Mode does is it actually gives you achievements. So if you finish the game on Nightmare Mode or one of these maps on Nightmare Mode, it's gonna give you a trait crystal. So you're gonna get 1 trait crystal per Nightmare Mode that you do. This is gonna be only 1 time. So if you finish this once, you're gonna get an achievement, and then you're gonna have trait crystals. So that's actually one of the fastest way to gain trait crystals. There's no constant way to get trait crystals in this game, so you're gonna have to save them up. So yeah, again, I'm gonna recommend you guys do all the story modes to get the gems, and then summon on Chai Hin and Sung Jin Woo. Don't try to summon for other units because they're not really that good. So just try to summon for Chai Hin and Sung Jin Woo. Then also, don't forget to feed your units these stuff right here because this is basically their kind of food. And if you feed them with this, they're gonna get an increased stats. So that's pretty much it so far for gems and the beginning parts. Now what you're gonna need to know is how do you want to get the secret, right? So you want to get the secret. So first and foremost, don't go for Alucard. He's an impossible unit to get. Challenges in the game right here is possible, but you are gonna need, in my opinion, pretty good traits or pretty good units for this. Don't try this solo unless you know the placements and unless you have decent units. And then after that, because this you can only do this once every day, so you can probably do this once. You know, like you can only do it once, but I don't think you can solo it. So I recommend doing this with another person. And then after that, there's also other stuff that's actually pretty cool because you can also check your collection. And you can actually get gems from the collection as well, which is pretty cool. And then right here, you can also get gems from enemy index. So enemy index is basically all the enemies that you've seen in the game. You can actually get gems from that as well, which is pretty cool. So Planet Namek, Sand Village. I haven't had many for Sand Village yet. But yeah, so far those are the beginning stuff of the game. Now when it comes to getting stuff, there's only really two stuff that you really want in the game right now. It's basically the Evo materials, which you can get from the legend stages. I'm actually gonna show you the legend stages right now. The legend stages are these right here. This legend stages right here is basically what will drop the Evo materials and also green essence stones. If you want to evolve your units, you're gonna basically use the materials that's dropped from legend stages and then green essence stones. So how it works is you will basically craft other stones from green essence stones. So you can craft one rainbow essence stones from all of these right here, and then you can craft all of these right here with the red essence, with the green essence stone, and that is obtainable through legend stages. And legend stages are obtainable by basically finishing the game mode. So Snow Village or Sand Village and then Double Dungeon. Once you finish there's respective maps, you're going to be able to start accessing or doing their legend stages. The secret is obtainable in legend stage 3, which is basically a 0.75 secret. It's a free secret. It will be easy. It's easy to get, but it's time consuming. And you also get the green essence stones here, and then 15 or 30 gems actually. It's actually buffed now, so you get 30 gems. Actually not that bad anymore. So yeah, these are some of the game modes right now. There's not that many game modes right now in the game. The most important game mode is legend stages because that's where you're gonna get the secret, and also that's where you're gonna get the Evo materials. And then again, the nightmare stages are also pretty good because the nightmare stages are where you're gonna get a lot of trait crystals, in my opinion. And then there's also Paragon and Paragon stages. I'm gonna explain that in a future video, but I don't think beginners are gonna be able to do Paragon yet because you basically get to Paragon after you finish all of the nightmare modes. But I think Paragon's quite difficult, a little bit difficult for some players. I'm gonna make a whole new video for this because I think this is the best way to get trait crystals right now. You can get like around 100 trait crystals from Paragon, so I'm gonna make a video on that as well. But so far, if you follow everything that I've mentioned in this video, you guys are going to be able to get a pretty good start. Okay, so yeah, last tip before you guys go: if you want to get something good, try and save up and don't spend it on everything because trait crystals again are quite hard to get. So don't spend your trait crystals on like random stuff. I'm like, for example, if I want to get like a Sung Jin Woo here, want to get something good on him, like don't spend your trait crystals on other units. Like keep your trait crystals for Sung Jin Woo only. That's gonna be it for today's video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace out everybody.